Boo-boos. Can I have like about an hour to do some videos? Would that be okay? No? 1 hour. Negotiating with my dog. What the heck? Hey YouTube, it's Sean and Brutus. Well, yep, he's gonna hang out. Well, hey, so this is my E-Flite Night Timber X, the second one. The first one we put together, and I took my time putting it together, and I did some modifications, and I covered it in polyacrylic, and let me put him down. I got an hour. So the first one, I took my time putting it together, did a bunch of stuff on video, and covered it in polyacrylic. Since the E-Flite Night Timber has a Avian smart speed control in it, I wanted to access it and run a little male-to-male servo lead from the speed control just into the battery compartment or somewhere where it's accessible to use the smart program box if I wanted to make some adjustments to the speed control. Yes, you can do everything this box can do directly from your transmitter. However, part of the hobby is fiddling with them, right? So we'll do it both ways. So I did that, and I did a bunch of stuff to try to neaten up all the wires. As you can see, it's like PG&E or some electrical company in here. So I tried to straighten up a bunch of that stuff. And anyways, that was the first one that crashed on Maiden. This is the second, and I threw it together rather quick to get out and try to fly it again. So now I want to do a couple modifications and stuff that I had done to the first one. That is right now, November 5th, 2022. My old plane is for sale on eBay as I speak, with like 9 hours left to go, and it was at $159 plus $39 for shipping. So it's really close to like $190 right now, plus tax and all that stuff. And I think I paid $230 for it. It's bizarre. So anyways, right now I want to take the prop off and the spinner off and the nose cone off, and we'll access the smart speed control that's inside of it, and then we'll put a little extension servo lead so we can use the program box if we ever want to. So Brutus gave me an hour, so let's get to it. First things first, we're going to take the nose cone, the top of the spinner off. This one just got a single screw right through the middle, and then you slide it off gently, and it just slides onto the prop adapter, threaded in the center to hold the plastic nose cap on, and then loosen up the nut holding the prop on. This has a collet style prop adapter. Collet style is like your drill. As you tighten the drill, it grips the drill bit just like that. So there's 4 different wedges there. As you tighten it, this part slides up, and when it does, it closes it down around the motor shaft. We've got 2 more screws inside, and we can get the cowl off of it. Alright, 2 more screws in here. There's one of them. Small Phillips. I had it off once. I tucked a few wires in a little different spot from the motor. I just left the screws in there. Now the speed control is going to be on the back side of the motor. So we'll take the 4 motor mount screws out. You see 2 headlights right there under the motor too. And we had a runaway screw. So we got all 4 motor mount screws out. Now, the wires to the motor are obviously going to the speed control that we're after, and it could be kind of tangled up in the battery compartment. So, just kind of look in there. You know, it's obvious that when they put this thing together, that they laid the speed control down in there and then put the battery floor in. And I remember dribbling some glue around the edges here because I went to pull on one of the Velcro battery straps and like one of the corners came up. Alright, I gently slid the motor out and the wires from the speed control. So now we've got to unplug the motor from the speed control because the way the wires are just wrapped around in there, you can't pull the speed control out. It's going to come out on a different different level. It comes out through the top. That's what it does. Yep. So if we can just unplug them. Now these are all color coded, so we know which way to put them back. It really doesn't matter how you plug them in, but the direction of the motor will turn. If you just randomly plugged them all in, and the motor spins the wrong direction, you just swap any two. It doesn't matter. This is not DC voltage. You know, it's not positive negative. This is AC voltage, alternating current, and it, you know, energize these magnets and then spins the motor. And if you just swap any two, it changes the direction. So now, got to get the wires in and back down. We try to pull it out, pull the speed control out through the top. The battery wire plug, we need to tuck down in there. And then our motor wires, we need to get them either tucked down in there or where they can gently slide out when we pull it out through the top. I'm kind of reaching in from the top side. There we go. Let me show you up on top here. So when I went around the other side there, and there we go. Look at all them wires. So we're gently pulling it through. There it is. Right there. We got it out. So we got the Avian Smart speed control out, and I wanted to put a male-to-male servo lead plugged into the program port of the speed control, which is right there. And if you can see, it's labeled from here going down, you know, negative, positive signal. So the black wire is going to go like that, and then we just need to put it all back in. I'm going to straighten up some of these wires before I put it in. I'm going to check the firmware level in it. The male-to-male servo lead we just put in the smart speed control, Plugs into the program box like so, and then you power it, and then you hit that button. It says connecting ESC, and it's got 4.0.21, I think it said. It went by real quick, so we'll try it again. .0.21. I believe there's an update. So I already checked it just to verify, but I'm going to do it again for you guys. This is another speed control. Notice the white tape on the ends there. This is the one that we just took out of the timber. This is another one that I have. It has an XT60 connector on it. We're going to check the level inside of it. .0.22. So yes, there is an update. Alright guys, say Brutus set us up, and it's actually been over an hour, believe it or not. Like an hour and a half. So I'm going to leave it at that. The next video will be connecting the speed control to my home computer and updating it. I'm pretty sure there's an update for it. And then I'm glad the speed control is out, because that's going to go along with my plan to neaten up this whole disaster of wires. I mean, it just makes me not want to fool with it. The way I transport my planes, I have to break them down, or I can only take like one at a time. So to have to deal with all them dang wires every single time, So I'm glad the speed control's out, and that'll help me with my whole idea of cleaning it all up. So that's the end of this video. Thank you guys a whole lot. Tomorrow is Sunday. I wasn't able to fly today because it was windy, like hurricane strength winds all day. It was bad. So tomorrow, according to my weather app that I used called SailFlow, said in the afternoons it's going to get down to like 6 to 8 miles an hour. So hopefully tomorrow afternoon I can get out for a little bit. Well, alright guys, hey, once again, thank you so much. I appreciate all the new subscribers, and subscribe if you haven't. And then right here, ring the notification bell so you won't miss my next video. And until next time, you'll see me here. Thank you guys. Gotta hit that thing. Alright.